Welcome back to Bike Culture Hub. The Honda Super Cub C125 is not just a motorcycle. It's an icon. A symbol of practical freedom that has stood the test of time, transforming from humble transportation into a cultural phenomenon. In 2025, Honda continues to honor that legacy with the latest iteration of the Super Cub C125, modernized, refined, and equipped with just enough new age tech to keep it relevant while staying true to its roots. Today on Bike Culture Hub, we're diving deep into the story and soul of the 2025 Honda Super Cub C125. From performance and engineering to styling and everyday practicality, this little machine is more than just retro charm, it's a testament to smart, sensible design that's as reliable as it is iconic. Let's start with where it all began. The Super Cub first hit the streets in 1958, and since then, it's gone on to become the most produced motor vehicle in history. More than 100 million units sold. That's a staggering number. And with the 2025 C125, Honda isn't just banking on nostalgia, they're refining a formula that still works, especially in an era where urban mobility is king. Whether you're a new rider looking for your first commuter or a seasoned enthusiast looking for a second bike with flair and efficiency, the Super Cub delivers both charm and functionality. Under the seat lies a 124 cubic centimeters air-cooled, single-cylinder, fuel-injected engine that delivers around 9.7 horsepower and 10.4 newton-meters of torque. Now, on paper, those figures may seem modest. But remember, this bike weighs just about 240 pounds or 110 kilograms wet. It's lightweight, nimble, and incredibly efficient. Twist the throttle, and you'll be surprised at how sprightly it feels in the city. From stoplights to alleyways, it darts through traffic with ease and elegance. The power delivery is smooth and predictable, and while it's not going to win you any drag races, it provides ample torque for short trips and daily commutes. Top speed hovers around 100 km per hour, 62 miles per hour, which is more than enough for urban streets and some light highway work. The Super Cub's signature semi-automatic 4-speed gearbox returns, which means no clutch lever. Shifting is done with your left foot, but without the need to modulate a clutch, making it one of the most beginner-friendly motorcycles on the market. For seasoned riders, it offers a quirky yet charming experience and old-school feel with modern smoothness. The heel-toe shifter adds to the retro vibe and convenience, especially in city stop-and-go scenarios. It's a mechanical setup that encourages simplicity, and it works. In terms of design, the 2025 Super Cub C125 remains unmistakably classic. You can't mistake that step-through frame and large front leg shield. It's a silhouette that's been burned into the collective consciousness of motorcycling. For 2025, Honda retains the rounded, soft curves of the bodywork, while updating the LED lighting system, headlight, indicators, and taillight with sleeker housings and better efficiency. The overall look is more polished than ever before, thanks to improved fit and finish, subtle chrome accents, and new paint options that include pearl nebula red, matte armored green metallic, and a fresh sky blue that pays homage to the pastel Cub colors of the 1960s. The seat is redesigned for more comfort and now uses higher density foam wrapped in a premium stitched cover. It's still a single-seater, maintaining the solo rider appeal that adds to the Super Cub's charm, though a rear rack is included for those who need extra storage or want to attach a top case. The chrome exhaust shield, metallic front fender, and spoked alloy wheels add classic flair, while the modern instrumentation, a digital-analog hybrid cluster, offers a minimal yet functional layout, displaying speed, fuel level, trip meter, and gear position. When it comes to ride quality, the Super Cub C125 continues to impress. Up front, you get 26mm telescopic forks, and in the rear, dual shock absorbers that are slightly revised for 2025 to offer a more comfortable ride over potholes and rougher urban terrain. Suspension travel is modest, but it's tuned for urban use, soft enough to be forgiving, but not so plush that it feels disconnected. The 17-inch wheels help smooth out the ride, and their relatively narrow profile makes for quick and intuitive handling. Cornering, lane changes, or weaving through cars, everything feels natural and featherlight. Braking is handled by a single 220mm front disc with a twin-piston caliper, and a drum brake at the rear. Honda has equipped the 2025 model with single-channel ABS up front, which adds a layer of safety without complicating the user experience. Stopping power is adequate for the Cub's size and purpose. It won't throw you over the bars, but it will slow you down predictably and confidently. One of the most overlooked strengths of the Super Cub is its practicality. Fuel efficiency is outstanding. Honda claims over 65 kilometers per liter, around 153 miles per gallon, and in real-world conditions, riders often report getting somewhere between 55 to 60 kilometers per liter even with mixed riding. With a 3.7-liter fuel tank, you're looking at over 200 kilometers of range per fill-up. That's an entire week of commuting for many people on just a couple of dollars worth of petrol. And because it's fuel-injected, starting is always crisp and reliable even in cold weather or after sitting for a few days. In terms of tech, the Super Cub keeps things intentionally minimal, which is part of its charm. However, for 2025, Honda has added keyless ignition and a proximity smart key. Walk up, push the starter button, and ride. It's the little details like this that make the C125 feel more premium than its price suggests. And speaking of price, the 2025 Super Cub C125 is expected to retail around $3,899, depending on your market. In some regions, it may go up to $4,200 with taxes and freight included. While not the cheapest small bike on the market, you're paying for bulletproof reliability, legacy craftsmanship, and Honda's legendary build quality. The Super Cub isn't about speed or aggression. It's about joy. It's about effortlessness. It's a motorcycle that feels timeless, yet never out of date. Riders who've owned one often keep them for decades, and with Honda's reputation for durability, there's no reason the 2025 version won't carry that tradition forward. Maintenance is easy, parts are widely available, and it's the kind of bike that just works. Rain or shine, summer or winter, it's always ready to go. For younger riders or those just starting out, the Super Cub offers an unintimidating entry into two wheels. There's no steep learning curve. Just start it, twist the throttle, and enjoy the road. For experienced riders, it's the perfect city runabout, a fun little companion that never fails to make you smile. And for collectors and enthusiasts, it's a piece of motorcycle history you can actually ride every day. Another unique selling point is the cultural legacy. This isn't just a bike, it's a movement. The Super Cub has appeared in films, cartoons, and manga. It's been ridden by delivery workers, students, artists, and world travelers. There's even a subculture of riders who tour entire countries on these machines, modifying them, customizing them, and celebrating their simplicity. The community around the Super Cub is global, passionate, and always growing. Customization is another area where the Super Cub shines. Whether it's retro saddlebags, windscreens, custom seats, or quirky paint jobs, riders have endless options to make their Cub uniquely theirs. So, whether you're weaving through city streets, enjoying a sunny backroad, or just admiring its timeless lines in your garage, the Super Cub C125 is a bike that brings joy every time you ride it. It's a reminder that motorcycling doesn't always have to be about power and performance, it can be about simplicity, elegance, and pure, unfiltered fun. This has been Bike Culture Hub. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Honda Super Cub C125, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We've got more two-wheeled legends, modern marvels, and hidden gems coming your way. Ride safe, ride often, and keep the culture alive.